In today's video, we'll have the latest on Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan. Are they dating? Did Liv cross a line by inappropriately touching Dominik? And what does Dominik's father, Rey Mysterio, think about all this? Well, Rey has broken his silence, and we'll cover all this and more. Liv Morgan did something very shocking to Dominik Mysterio, but some fans may have missed it, and some say it was wrong of her to do. What was it? Well, as we know, Dominik's arm has been in a sling for several weeks, as he was nursing an injury, and he was not cleared to wrestle because of it. But that all changed in recent days, as Liv Morgan ripped Dominik's sling off of his arm as she waved it in the air, seemingly showing that Dominik is now cleared to wrestle. But some are saying that Liv Morgan is a stalker, and Dominik Mysterio should be very afraid. New evidence that Liv Morgan could be stalking Dominik appeared on social media in recent days. Dominik Mysterio took to his Instagram account and shared this shocking video showing that Liv Morgan clicked like on dozens of Dominik's pictures on his Instagram account. And you can see just how many she liked. Some say this is the behavior of a mentally unbalanced stalker who only has one thing in mind, and that is becoming Dominik's girlfriend. And look what Dominik said about this post. Really? With an upset emoji? Question mark. And then in the comments on this post by Dominik, Liv said this very bizarre, and some say scary, comment. She said, "I like it when you show me off." And many believe that Dominik should run. Do not fall for Liv's advances. However, by all accounts, it seems that Liv's seduction is going just as planned, as his relationship with Rhea could be over. But what does Dominik's father, Rey Mysterio, think about all of this? Let's get to that right now, and also more updates about Dominik and Liv, and you won't believe what Liv did. Take a look at this headline from Ringside News. WWE Hall of Famer questions if Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan are already hooking up. Now, the term hooking up sometimes means that things got very intimate behind closed doors. And WWE Hall of Famer Bully Ray from the Dudleys said on his podcast that there's great chemistry between Dominik and Liv, and that Dominik's gonna cave in to Liv's advances. And he suggests that maybe Dom and Liv are already in cahoots, meaning that everything that is happening was all planned, and Liv and Dominik have had a secret relationship for months. It is very possible, as there are many, many clues in the past few months, that Dominik and Liv were hooking up behind Rhea's back. And recently on Raw, Dominik let Liv basically have her way with him. He didn't run out of the ring. He didn't push her off. He let her caress his hair, caress his body, put her hands on places where her hands shouldn't be, especially if you have a girlfriend. And that girlfriend is a fellow wrestler, Rhea Ripley. Instead, Dominik, possibly like a deer in headlights, just stood there and let Liv have her way with him. And that could be a major clue that even though it looks like Dominik is putting up some resistance, Dominik likes it. And possibly behind the scenes, they already consider themselves girlfriend and boyfriend. And we have to remember, Liv Morgan is now champion. And obviously, being a champion means you have great power. And could Dominik be seduced not only by the advances of Liv Morgan, but also wanting to be with the Women's World Champion? His girlfriend, or possibly ex-girlfriend, we don't really know, is no longer a champion. She's at home nursing an injury. Liv Morgan's champion. She's the hot female wrestler right now. And Dominik might believe that being with the champion and dating the champion is a great career move. And the week after Liv kissed Dominik for the very first time, the next week on Raw, Liv said the cherry on top after winning the title and injuring Rhea was kissing Dominik Mysterio. But what does Dominik's father, Rey Mysterio, think about all of this? As we know, the thing that tore Rey and Dominik apart was Dominik dating Rhea, as Rhea seemingly was able to control Dominik and rip him away from his father. Could Rey Mysterio approve of Liv and Dominik dating because he believes that, well, Liv's better than Rhea? But what's the truth? Well, Rey Mysterio has broken his silence, and here is what he said. Just hours ago, Rey Mysterio said the following in a brand new interview. Dom takes his role too seriously. He thinks the same character that he's on TV, he has to be at home. I'm just going to slap him. You do what you gotta do. Dom has always been that way around the house. Always spontaneous with his remarks, very gritty. And as far as Dominik's sister, what does she think about all this? Rhea Mysterio still says Dominik's a D-bag, and he's always been that way. And it seems like with this interview that Rey is talking about what is currently going on with Dominik and Liv. And it looks like Rey does not approve of Dominik and Liv's possible relationship. And he may have been grossed out and sickened when they kissed, and probably was enraged when he saw the way Liv touched Dominik. So it seems like Rey does not approve of Dominik possibly dating Liv, meaning that Dominik and Rey will continue to be estranged. What are your thoughts about Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan? And what do you think will happen next with their relationship? Leave a comment and give me your opinion.